Mark Roth 42-foot oil pattern.
The 42-foot Mark Roth for the entire event. Underway, 2019 PBA Tour Finals with Belmonte. Not the start he wanted, the 7-10 dreaded split. Yeah. Speaking of greatness in Portland, Maine. Playoffs winner, PBA League champ. Had his shirt yesterday in our meetings after winning the PBA League about 24 hours earlier. Not much time.
Yeah, no cover the Tour Finals here. So it was a pretty quick turnaround.
Former Player of the Year. Big star on tour. Good start for EJ.
Hey, and I really want to thank you, Dave, for sending the private jet for us.
Night sleep. Ready to go here for Bill O'Neill. Outside Philly. Wow. All 10 back.
Yeah, Chris Barnes really nailed it as well as anyone in the last month or so.
At the top of the broadcast, talking about Bill and his chances here.
This guy hit the pocket in the first frame, and he's coming off of an open. Just as I expected. He's going to really curve it a lot.
Man has had the left lanes tighter on both pairs. And then Jason Belmonte is using a lower pin ball in the left lane and a taller one on the right.
Back to Kristopher Prather. Wow. 6 figures, right? Here's that 7 pin for Belmonte.
The TDs were in black and white. Needs to hook. Hooked it.
AJ. 2017 on CBS Sports Network. Back to Prather. There's a 10 pin. A lot of fun. CJ's resume, part of it. There's a late hit on the 10 pin. EJ Tackett's off to a great start. Here into the promotion. Pretty cool.
And strikes on the right. O'Neill, a little bit softer speed.
Full frame. O'Neill, late hit.
Blue tent, concussion protocol. Yeah.
Belmonte, Tackett, Prather, O'Neill. Prather. Wow. All 10 back. 6-10. Got that. Chris Prather off that big $100,000.
Yeah, it's a little tighter down the lane, so the first few shots I was probably a little too soft with it off my hand. I feel good on the right lane. Just need to make a couple of better shots in the left lane.
2 different balls, right?
I feel like I just haven't made a good enough shot yet. So once I do that, we'll see what happens.
A little look inside the mind of the world's number.
Talk to the players as things develop. We wondered about.
The pin is nice.
Whoa!
On the tighter lane, which makes perfect sense. Shot there by Bill O'Neill.
Belmonte. 9 pin.
As is Chris Prather.
Across the deck.
He just doesn't look like himself. On the ladder and still bowl for this title.
It's a long grind. That's all live for you. Belmonte. What a season. 4 more titles. Wow.
I think it's just too much angle. I'm going to ask Chris Barnes about that in a second.
Prather. That's better. Watch out.
Pocket. What's going on out there for you? What did you just change?
Well, I was trying to be a little bit more aggressive, symmetrical core in the idle throw, and roll it a little bit more to get it.
Take the lead here in game 1.
8th frame, Bill O'Neill. Has made it to the PBA Tour Finals. Close yesterday, very excited. Likes the format.
Separating O'Neill and Tackett. Yeah, way better than leaving a stone 8, in my opinion.
Belmonte. I thought maybe that was a reference. And there's a single pin. Max scores. Oh, feeling it now. Prather.
Bill O'Neill could shoot 280. Max score for Belmonte, 206. And 206 for Prather. Separate themselves here early.
We thought we might have some big numbers. Enjoying it early. Wow. O'Neill. You're in the end of game 1.
Yes, sir. 9 goes late. And that was hot.
4 lanes in play simultaneously underway here in Vegas. We're watching some big numbers here with.
Got it.
Wow.
280 for O'Neal. A lot of angle, had trouble striking. The guys that went a little bit straighter, they did.
Right now on the fresh, this pattern plays very well if you can stay up close to that friction around 8-9. And
that'll be interesting to see how players adjust to the changing lane conditions. Belmonte.
Is he going to take to the air? Is he going to start lofting it? Feel right, but he really does look frustrated. 206. Prather could throw the last 4 in a row for 206. Backup ball on the left side of the lane to mirror Jakob. Not sure he's going to do that, but he can. Showed that clip of him winning.
We just saw him do it. Incredible.
And I think the big question mark for me is how well off of that finger injury. He was a player of the year last year.
Only 24 years old. Holly, Michigan, 2 titles and the major, and one of the top young stars on the PBA Tour.
Well, he's not throwing it back at the ball. That's for sure. You're right. He is one of our brightest stars on the Marshall Kent in his new place. I'll tell you that when we come back from the break.
I want to hear it. Had a house built, just moved in recently. Well, he spent about 10 nights there, right? He told us. Where he currently resides.
Slippery down lane.
Kent, 4-time.
You think that Kent's strikes sound a little bit louder than
Anderson trying to regain that form across the moments after finding out he was player of the year last year. How about that? The timing.
Last shot that Jakob Butturff threw?
I did see it. It was not his...
like the prediction, CB. See if that holds up.
Or the 7-pin. Excuse me, the 10-pin.
Was a champion. Close-up view. We appreciate Eddie working with us again.
And that left lane, the same one that gave Belmo all kinds of trouble.
Youngest ever to win a major at 19. Youngest to win 2 majors.
Got bowled in 2 weeks.
It's all mental for Marshall. He's got all the tools physically. I think when he's right mentally, well, almost as good as...
You're on tour for Kent. 4 titles, but none this year. Trying to get back in gear.
I'm here with Anthony Simonsen. You switch balls in the left lane. What's going on there for you?
Responds to the friction a little bit harder will hopefully make those lanes play a lot closer.
You know what I love about Jakob Butturff? They have towels. We'd have chamois back in the day.
Did you go to school uphill in the snow both ways too? Or how long ago was this? We're talking about. Towels are okay.
I mean, back then, guys that had
player of the year said it was a dream moment. We talked to him yesterday about it. And what a year. And go ahead and bolt early in the year when he really shouldn't have.
Right. Well, and I think there's still pressure on him. I think he puts a lot of pressure on himself to get back to where he once was.
Simonsen. 1,447 points entering qualification for this event. All 10 back. So that's how we get to our final 8. 10-pin tour finals here in Vegas.
Uh-oh. He was with us. Practice session this morning. Barbasol for Christmas.
Butturff. All 10 back.
The mange or something. Just kind of spotty.
Anderson. Our lone lefty.
Towards the head pin.
Anderson trying to regain the greatness of 2018. Bucket conversion attempt. Got it. In Michigan. Simonsen down there.
And now that I'm figuring them out, I'm just trying to get the speed correct in both. This left lane's definitely a little tighter.
Foul line. And he touches it. Yep.
You're just going to throw it softer.
I'm going to throw a really good one, and it's going to be a little softer.
I got to kind of agree with it.
Butturff.
The difference between the 2 games is enough that timing-wise as well, that I think it's 2 separate games.
Watch out. In our meeting, he has, if there's any weakness in his great season, missed a few 7.
Hard enough on their spare games, according to Chris, and I would have to agree.
The turkey here in the foundation frame. The night for Simo. Wow, is way.
And
looking down and to his 9th frame of his first game of qualifying, 7 stand. Simo.
All 4 players.
Well, really, I mean, Marshall, it's not been anybody's best effort. It's the first game they're trying to learn.
Longtime member of Team USA. We saw Group 1 already. The just keep on going for their second 2 games of qualifying in this show. Marshall Cannon. Wow.
But, you know, this format still allows you time.
Lives in Arizona now, originally from Vegas. 15 minutes from here, so Jacob, sort of a hometown hero. He's moved away. Ken has moved here.
Could have been more, a lot more. He's going to change balls for his fill shot right here. What's something stronger?